ESPN NFL business analyst Andrew Brandt joining us now on SportsCenter, the former vice president of the Packers, always providing great insight, Andrew. So let's ask about what you would want to see. If you were a GM and Peyton was working out for you, what would you demand to see?
Well, yeah, obviously the big issue here is going to be physical. It's going to be the neck and how it affects his throwing. So you're going to want to see the whole route tree in terms of outs and ins and ups and fades and curls, and have that all done and check the velocity of the arm and check the velocity of the throws. But, you know, if it was me, you have the trainers and doctors there. If it was me, I would examine them before the workout, but I think more importantly, I'd examine them after the workout. I'd see if there's wear and tear from the workout on the arm and the nerve that affects the throwing motion, the nerve that affects the tricep, and all the things that the doctors would be worried about. So I'd really look and give them a fine-tooth comb physical both before the workout and after.
The news today that the San Francisco 49ers are not only interested, they've already worked Peyton Manning out. But let's say that's a smokescreen and that Peyton goes to Denver, where it feels like that's the eventual location. Let's say that happens. What should the Broncos do with Tim Tebow?
Well, yeah, they would be falling out of love pretty quick. I think that Peyton Manning presents a different option for them. If Tebow, you're going to look to see if you can get value. And again, beyond all the Tebow mania, I think what they have to do is for the best of the franchise. And that means looking around, see what value he has in the trade market, because the draft is a month away. They're going to look at what they can get for Tim Tebow. If it works, fine. If not, Tim Tebow becomes a backup to Peyton Manning. Not the worst thing in the world for him or the franchise. So we'll see where that goes if, in fact, Manning stays there.
The Titans seem to be an awkward fit with already a veteran in Matt Hasselbeck and the first-round pick last year in Jake Locker. But the owner, Bud Adams, seems to be all in for Peyton Manning, has said basically he'll do anything to get him there. Does that include a possible ownership stake? Is that even allowed?
Yeah. I'm a little partial here because I used to represent Matt Hasselbeck. But listen, Bud Adams has said, we're going to do whatever it takes. And if I'm with the Titans front office, I'm cringing hearing that, because that's the words every agent lives to hear. We're going to do what it takes. Could he offer ownership? Listen, the cap doesn't expressly say you can't, but there's a couple problems with it. First, ownership interest, no matter how small, has to be approved by the membership. It goes through a vetting process by the league, the finance committee, etc. Could take months. The second part of it is you have to value that. Say they give him 1% and it's valued at $1 billion. That's $10 million, but it's not even that simple. What's the future value? With these huge TV contracts kicking in, what would be that value of it? So theoretically, he could offer a piece of the franchise. The problem is, time-wise and valuation-wise, it would be a mess. My sense is that's not going to happen.
The Manning merry-go-round continues. Andrew Brandt here on SportsCenter with the latest. Thanks, Andrew.
You got it, Steve.
NBA notable moves from yesterday's trade deadline. The Blazers were very busy.